Installing Ansible on an AWS Linux server is easier than it sounds. First, we need to understand why Ansible is a game changer. It simplifies automation and configuration management. Then we'll go step by step through the installation process. Of course, prerequisites are important, kind of like making sure you have flour before baking a cake. Finally, a little verification never hurts. We'll test it to ensure Ansible is ready to roll. I'm Amelia James, a technology expert with 13+ years of experience designing and delivering human resource management systems that actually work for people. I specialize in building scalable integrated HR platforms that streamline processes, enhance employee experience, and give leadership real-time, actionable insights. Welcome to the world of Ansible, where automation meets efficiency. Ansible is a lightweight tool that simplifies complex tasks using YAML configurations. The best part, no need for agents, making deployments smoother than your morning coffee. It's widely loved in IT and DevOps, saving time and reducing headaches. Stick around, and you'll see why Ansible is the tool you didn't know you needed. Why Ansible for AWS Linux? Because no one likes manual server setup. It's slow and error-prone. Ansible automates the process, making your life easier. It's designed to scale, meaning whether you're managing one server or 100, it works effortlessly. Bonus, it plays well with multi-cloud environments. Simply put, Ansible is the tech world's version of a reliable, no-drama assistant. Alright, let's get started with installing Ansible. First, check if your system meets the prerequisites. Nobody likes surprises halfway through. Next, install Ansible using the package manager. Once installed, run the version command to make sure it's actually there, because installing without checking is like making coffee and forgetting the cup. Finally, set up any necessary dependencies so Ansible runs smoothly. Let's move to the next step. You wouldn't buy a car without checking if it starts right. Same goes for Ansible. First, run Ansible version to ensure it's installed properly. Check the dependencies. Missing ones can cause unexpected errors. Then, test a basic command to see if it responds. Lastly, confirm Python compatibility, because Ansible loves Python more than a programmer loves coffee. Once all checks are done, you're good to move forward. Ansible is all about remote management, so let's make sure it can actually talk to other machines. First, set up SSH keys for secure authentication. Then, update the configuration file to suit your setup. Define your remote host so Ansible knows who it's managing. Finally, test the connection using the ping module. Think of it as texting your servers to make sure they reply with a "Hey, I'm here." Without an inventory file, Ansible is like a lost tourist without a map. Start by defining host groups so you can manage multiple servers efficiently. Then specify individual host details, like telling Ansible exactly where to find them. Add variables to customize configurations, because one-size-fits-all rarely works. Finally, save and validate your file, because having an inventory with mistakes is like writing a grocery list and forgetting to buy milk. Time for the exciting part, running a test playbook. First, create a simple YAML file, because YAML is Ansible's love language. Define tasks and specify which hosts the playbook should manage. Then, execute it using the Ansible playbook command. Finally, verify execution results, because running a playbook without checking the output is like baking a cake and not tasting it. Ansible works great until it doesn't. But don't panic. First, check connectivity and authentication, because if Ansible can't talk to the servers, nothing happens. Review syntax for typos, because a missing colon can ruin everything. Fix any permission issues that might be blocking execution. Lastly, dive into logs for debugging. It's like detective work, but for IT. And just like that, you're ready to automate with Ansible. We covered installation, configuration, inventory setup, testing playbooks, and troubleshooting. Best practices: keep things simple, structured, and organized. Want to go deeper? Explore modules and advanced playbook strategies. Ready for more? Check out the Ansible documentation and community resources. Now go forth and automate like a pro. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us.